warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Diah RAHMAWATI from third semester of English class language. Today I want to make speech from casew. Speech casew. No one will ever pay you what you are worth. No one will ever pay you what you are worth. They all only ever pay you what they think you are worth. And you control their thinking, not like this. Although that won't be cool. That will be really cool. Instead, like this. Clearly defining and communicating your value are essential to being paid well for your excellence. Anyone here went to be paid well? Okay, good. Then this talk is for everyone. It's good, universal, applicability. It's true if you are a business owner, if you are an employer. If you are a job seeker, it's true if you are a man or a woman. No, I approach this today thought the lens of the woman business owner, because in my work, I feel observed that women are appreciated more so than men. The gender weight gap is a well-traveled narrative in history country, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. A woman employee scams just 80 cents for every dollar a man earns. What my surprise is this streak continues. Even into the entrepreneurial sphere, a woman business owner earns just 18 cents for every dollar a man earns. In my work, I often heard women express that they are uncomfortable communication. Their value especially earned on in business ownership. They say things like, I don't like to toot my own horn. I'd rather let the work speak for it. I don't like to sing my own praise. I hear a very different narrative in working with male business owner, and I think this difference is costing women 20 cents, $10. I would like to tell you the story of a consulting firm and that helped their client dramatically improve their profitability. That company is my company after my first year in business. I saw the profit increase that my clients were realizing in working with me. And I realized that I needed to, even through my pricing, I was really underpricing relative to the value I was delivering. It's hard for me to you because I'm a pricing consultant. It's what I do. I help companies price for value, but not how is what I saw, and so I sat down to evaluate my pricing according to my value, and I did that by asking careful questions. What are my clients' needs and how I meet them? What is the unique skill that makes me better qualified to serve my client? What do I do that no one else does? What problem do I solve for clients? What volunteer do I answered this question and definited the value that my clients get from working with me, calculated their regular reimbursement, and I was saw what that I need to double my fees, double it. Now I confess to you this terrific me. I'm supposed to be the expert in this, but I'm not concerned. I know the value was there. I was confident the value was there, and I was still scared out of my wits. What if nobody will find me that? What if clients say that's ridiculous, you are ridiculous? Was I really work that not my work need you, but me was I work there. I'm the mother of two beautiful little girls who depend upon me. I'm a single mom. What if my business fails? What if I fail? But I know how to make my own medicine. The medicine that I prescribe to my client. I have done the homework. I should know the value was there. So when prospect came and I prepared the proposal with the new figure phrasing and said that are communicated the value. How's the story? And client continued to hear me and refer me and recommended me. And I am still here and I tell this story because dogs and furs are natural and normal. But they don't define or value and they solve the limit earning potential. I would like to share another story about a woman who learned to communicate her value and found her own voice. She runs a successful web development company and employs several people. When she first started her firm and from several years, she would say, I have a little web design company. She actually used the word with client and have a little web design company in this and made other small ways though was diminishing her company in the eyes of prospects and clients and diminishing herself. It was really impacting her ability to earn what she was worth. I believe her language and her style communicated that she didn't believe she had much value to offer. In her own words, the was practically giving her service away, and so she began her journey. Take responsibility for communicating value to client and changing her message. One thing I shared with her is that so important to find your own voice, a voice that's authentic and true to you. Don't try to channel your sister-in-law just because she is a great service response or your neighbor who does a great job if that's not who you are. Give up this notion that is putting on her. Make it about the other party. Focus on serving and adding value, and it won't feel like you bragging. What do you know about what do you? What excites you about the work that you do? If you connect it with that communication, your value will come naturally. So she embraced her natural style, found her voice and changed her message for one thing. She stopped calling herself a little web design company. She really found a lot of strength and power in communication her message. She is now changing 3 times as much web design and her business is growing. She is told me about recent meeting with a group and some things. Difficult clients who have talent and making questioning progress on first entering of premises. She said in the old days that would have been a really intimidating meeting for her, but here mindset was different. She said the prepared the information sat down with the client said this just isn't about me, it's not personal, it's about the client. She taught them from the data, from the numbers, line out the trends and the progress in her own voice and in her own way, but very directly said, here is what we've done for you. The client said, oh, and took notice and said, oh, okay, I got it. And she said, describing that meeting, I didn't feel scary or technical or smell. It is how I used to feel. It's just that I feel late. Okay, I got this. I know what I'm doing in confidence. Being properly valid is so important. You can hear in this story that the implication range where you just finish into the real of self-respect and self-confidence. Today, I will talk two stories, one about defining our value and other about communicating our value, and these are the two elementary to realizing our full hearing potential. That's the equity, and if you are sitting in the audience today and you are not being paid what you are worth, I would like to welcome you in this equation. Just imagine what life could be like. How much more we could do, how much more we could give back, how much more we could plan for the future. How validated and respect we would feel if we could earn full potential, real leisure, or for full value. No one will ever pay you what you are worth. They all only ever pay you what they think you are worth, and you control their thinking. Thank you.